on my computer screen. Good morning, Commodore Perry students, as well as our Commodore Perry community. We appreciate you taking the time to join us today for our awards assembly. Certainly a different way of having our awards assembly that many of us are used to, but we wanted to take this opportunity to honor the students who have done great things at Commodore Perry this year. So thank you for joining us again, and I hope that you'll enjoy the ceremony as we honor the students of Commodore Perry. Throughout the day, I will kind of be your guide. I will be introducing the presenters as they speak, and then they will be talking about each award winner or award winners that they have. They also will be giving you a potential summary of the season that was, or maybe the work that the students did. So we just, again, thank you for joining us this morning. It means a lot to be able to honor these students, and we're glad that you're all here with us today. So with that, let's get things started. Our first award will be the American Legion Award, presented by Mr. Ace.
Okay, good morning. The students in 8th grade have voted on this year's American Legion Award for one female 8th grade student and one male 8th grade student who fit the criteria of honor, Americanism, service, leadership, scholarship, and courage. It is my pleasure to announce the two recipients of the award. The female recipient of the American Legion Award is Isabella Snyder, and the male recipient of the American Legion Award is Kyle Stringert. Both Bella and Kyle will receive a framed certificate and a very nice medal. Congratulations. The next awards are the President's Education Awards. The President's Education Awards are presented at the completion of a student's junior high and high school career. The 8th grade awards are presented to students that maintain a 4.0 grade point average in grades 7 and 8. The recipients will receive a nice certificate that looks like this. The 8th grade President's Education Award winners are Jake Bell, McKenna Bonnet, Lacey Marsteller, Skylee McCloskey, Marley Meyer, Easton Moses, Audrey Owens, Isabella Snyder, and Kyle Stringert. Congratulations to these 8th grade students. And finally, the 12th grade awards, President Awards, are presented to each senior who has a grade point average for grades 9 through 12. The grade point average is 4.0 or above. They too will receive the same certificate. The Senior President's Education Award winners are Madison Arnett, Hannah Courtney, Makeda Davison, Jocelyn Eber, Riley Harnett, Caitlin Hildebrand, Shaughnessy Lutz, Sadie Mink, George Reed, Desiree Shook, Brooke Schrock, Sydney Stringert, Callie Tregler, and Alexa Waleff. Congratulations to these seniors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ace, for those awards, and congratulations to those students as well. I forgot to mention one thing as I opened this morning, and that is for the awards, seniors will receive any awards that they earned today or announced today. Those will be given at graduation. Our underclassmen, your rewards will be waiting for you as we do material return, and that information will be forthcoming to all families. So those awards will get to you. And again, congratulations to those first group of award winners. Now it's time to introduce our award winner for the academic decathlon. So I will turn it over to Mrs. Sherwood.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's academic decathlon team. While this year did not end as we had hoped with the cancellation of the state competition, the members had a strong season. We are sad to be losing several seniors, but we have a strong foundation for next year's team and welcome new participants. So if you're going to be in grades 9 through 12 and you're interested in competing, let Mrs. Cawthorn know in the fall. Our regional and state team members were Madison Arnett, a second-year letter recipient and senior George Reed, second-year letter recipient, senior Shaughnessy Lutz, a second-year letter recipient, senior Jocelyn Eber, a second-year letter recipient, Maddie Eber, a first-year letter recipient, Shada Neerman, a first-year letter recipient, Chris Wilson, a second-year letter recipient, and Tommy Schmeitz, a first-year letter recipient. We would not have made it this far without the rest of the team. Senior Alexa Wayliff, a second-year letter recipient, and Noah Scott. Our juniors Aiden Jones, who is a first-year letter recipient, Grace Jones, and Alexa Kantner. One of the many benefits to being part of the academic decathlon is the opportunity to earn a scholarship. This year's recipient of the Academic Decathlon Scholarship is Shaughnessy Lutz. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Sherwood, and congratulations to Shaughnessy and all of our Academic Decathlon participants this year. At this time, we will move to our Drama Club Awards, so I will be turning it over to Mrs. Sutton. It looks like we may have a slight technical difficulty. Oh, we're back.
I also forgot to unmute, so it's my fault.
Not a problem.
So again, Mrs. Mink and I would like to present the following awards to the cast members of our spring production of Seussical. I will be announcing each student by grade and what role they played. We are so proud of all of the hard work that you put into the production. So in 7th grade, we had Kennedy Kropp as a bird girl, Abby Eber as a bird girl, Cole Geibel as a Wickersham brother, Ava Hitchens as a jungle creature / fish / hunch, Lucas Coker as a Wickersham brother, Joyce Metz as a jungle creature and circus member, Taylor Rooks as a jungle creature, fish and hunch, Brooklyn Schwartz as a jungle creature, fish and hunch, Lily Wayliff as a bird girl. In 8th grade, we had Trenton Bell as stage crew and a circus member, Lacey Marsteller as the Grinch and a jungle creature, Marley Meyer as a jungle creature, fish and hunch, Nay Morrison as a jungle creature and circus member, and Kyle Stringert as Mr. Mayor. In 9th grade, we had Loden Mink as Yertle the Turtle and a circus member, and Cole Myers as Vlad Vladikoff and a circus member. Our 10th graders were Hunter Davison as General Genghis Khan Schmidt, Maddie Eber as the Sour Kangaroo, and Shada Neerman as Thing 2. Our juniors were Kirsten Coulter as a member of our pit orchestra, Darian Cox as a Wickersham brother, Aiden Jones as Horton the Elephant, Donna Coker as our stage manager, and Ashley Riley as a bird girl. And our seniors were Madison Arnett as a member of our pit orchestra, Austin Bayek as a bird girl, Jenna Berger as a jungle creature and circus member, Jonathan Beineck as a Wickersham brother, Hannah Courtney as Gertrude McFuzz, Jocelyn Eber as Maisie LaBird, Hannah Jones as Thing 1, Shaughnessy Lutz as a jungle creature and circus member, Sadie Mink as JoJo, Justin Osborne as a Wickersham brother, Sydney Stringert as Mrs. Mayor, and Alexa Wayliff as the Cat in the Hat. We really wish we could have had a production this year, but we're so proud of you.
Very good. Thank you for that, Mrs. Sutton, as well as thank you to the students and the advisors and the work that you put into that. You always do a great job of representing Commodore Perry, for sure. At this time, I have the privilege and honor to recognize the students of our National Honor Society. Those students, starting with 12th grade, are Madison Arnett, Hannah Courtney, President, Jocelyn Eber, Riley Harnett, Treasurer, Caitlin Hildebrand, Hannah Jones, Shaughnessy Lutz, Sadie Mink, Secretary, George Reed, Desiree Shook, Brooke Schrock, Sydney Stringert, Vice President, and Alexa Wayliff. Grade 11, the students are Jacob Costona, Tabitha Clevenger, Kirsten Coulter, Mackenzie Hawes, Aiden Jones, Grace Jones, Alexa Kantner, Ashley Kimball, Donna Coker, Gage Musser, Brooke Sealand, and our 10th grade students, Carson Kropp, Madeline Eber, and Lydia Hiddle. I also had the pleasure of being able to take part into our induction of our newest members of our National Honor Society. And it was a wonderful evening, and our officers and Mrs. Chesmer did a fantastic job of setting up that virtual ceremony. It was certainly a pleasure. Congratulations to all those members. Once again, you are a group that certainly does a fantastic job of representing what is best about Commodore Perry. I also have the pleasure this morning of providing the information and the award to our Broadcasting Award recipient. This comes from Mr. Kalinowski. I'll be reading what he sent me to you. Unfortunately, I will not sound as nice as he sounds. We certainly miss his voice today. He always does a great job when he reads things to us or through our announcements. So please bear with me, but these are the words shared by him. The Broadcasting Club is a group of CP students that take time out of their busy day to keep all of you updated with what is going on here at school. All of the students that have helped with the announcements have done a fantastic job, and the announcements wouldn't happen without the hard work and dedication of all of the broadcasting group. One student has gone the extra mile from the inception of the CP broadcasting a few years ago to now on the verge of graduation. This person has gone out of her way to provide not just news, but special features and fun games that so many students have enjoyed each morning. Her professionalism is second to none, and her dedication is something very special and rarely seen in a person her age. Her personality and drive is a major force that will see her to success in anything she takes on in the future. It is my extreme pleasure to announce that this year's Broadcasting Club Award winner is Sadie Mink. Congratulations, Sadie. We wish you all the best. And again, that is coming from Mr. Kalinowski. So congratulations to Sadie, and thank you to all the members of the broadcasting team. You've had a great teacher to help you in both Mr. Kalinowski and Mrs. Chesmer and the work that they've done, but you've also had a great mentor in Sadie and what she's given you as well. So we know that we're headed to great things with our Panther Broadcasting. The final award that I have to share with you today are the awards for the our art awards coming from Mrs. Harold. And she has an award sent to each of these students, grades 7 through 12, for the fine work that they've done this year for her. I'm always amazed and impressed by the work and the artistic ability of the students at Commodore Perry, as Mrs. Harold will put it out in different showcases throughout the school. It brightens our school, and it allows us to really see the great things and the abilities and talents of our students. So with that, here are the award winners for grades 7 through 12, the Art Award. In grade 7, the award goes to Gunnar Ansel. In 8th grade, the award will go to TJ Adams. In 9th grade, the award will go to Marcia Reisinger. In 10th grade, the award will go to Mackenzie Garland. In 11th grade, the award will go to Brooke Sealand. And in 12th grade, the award will be going to Alexa Wayliff. So those are our award winners for the Art Award coming from Mrs. Harold. Again, congratulations to those students, and we just appreciate the great things that you do when it comes to art in our school. So our next award will be our Craig Leventree Memorial Award. So at this time, I will turn it over to Dr. Payne.
Good morning. The Craig Leventree Memorial Award was something that my husband and I developed after we lost Craig Leventree. Craig Leventree was a Commodore Perry JO wrestling coach for 4 years. He then coached the junior high wrestling program at CP for 2 years until he began coaching alongside Coach Parker as his assistant varsity wrestling coach here at Commodore Perry. He coached for 4 years until his retirement from coaching. During his time of coaching at CP, Craig assisted in mentoring a state champion, his son, Nevada Walker, in 1998. Craig was one of the guys who didn't care about how skilled of a wrestler you were. He cared about the heart that you had. It was uncommon to see Craig without a smile on his face unless he was in the corner encouraging the wrestlers with strong words. Craig lost his life suddenly from a heart attack suffered at home on August 22nd, 2011. While he may no longer be here to mentor kids, his legacy will live on through this award. A plaque is kept in the high school lobby in the wrestling showcase identifying the recipient for each year. Additionally, the recipient also receives a smaller plaque, and the criteria for this award is as follows. The recipient must possess the following characteristics. He must have wrestled for Commodore Perry JO wrestling program for at least 1 year, must be a current CP, JV, or varsity wrestler, show dedication to the sport both at practice and competitions, demonstrate sportsmanship at all times, must not have already earned the award, be willing to take what he or she has learned constructively and apply it on the mat. I'm proud to say that this award is given to one person per year, and this year's recipient is Zane Grinnell. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Payne, and congratulations to Zane as well. At this time, we'll move to our Robotics Award. Our robotics team also does an outstanding job representing Commodore Perry each year, and we got the opportunity to see them compete at the Best Robotics this year. So at this time, I will turn it over to Mr. Moynet.
All right, I'm here to give you kind of an overview of our Best Robotics season, which honestly, Mr. Bowser and I were flabbergasted when it went as well as it did. We really had a great season, our best ever. We competed this year against 22 other schools, and we ended up finishing, we received a first place with our t-shirt design. We received a first place with the most robust robot award, essentially, really quality built robot. We finished second in our marketing presentation, and we finished third in our team exhibit. We ended up finishing seventh in the robot game overall, and then eighth in both the engineering notebook and the spirit and sportsmanship categories. So it was an incredibly successful season for us, and that gave us an overall placement of fifth for the entire competition, and that was our best place finish ever in the history of the robotics program. So really proud of all of our students. I do want to recognize a couple of groups of students here, and then I will also acknowledge the rest of the roster. Our marketing presentation group, as I said, finished second overall with the marketing presentation. They did a phenomenal job. Really proud of this group. They've been together now for a couple years, and they've improved every year. And those four students were Sadie Mink, Aiden Jones, Daniel Groover, and Jordan Castona. We wish Sadie the best as she moves on. She's leaving really big shoes to fill for someone else in the group to step up. Like I said, those four really went above and beyond to earn that second place finish for the marketing presentation. The other students that I'd like to acknowledge are the two students that led our group exhibit, which would be McKenna Bonnet and Lacey Marsteller. They also did a great job earning our team a third place finish for that team exhibit. So we're really proud of them as well. The rest of the students that were on the team this year, senior Alexa Wayliff, junior Jacob Castona, Alex Gray, sophomores Drew Mast, Tommy Schmeitz, eighth graders TJ Adams, and seventh graders Nick Marciona and Esme Walker. So thanks guys for a really great season. I look forward to where we go from here.
Thank you, Mr. Moynet, and again, congratulations and thank you to the robotics team and all your achievements this year. And congratulations to all the award winners that we have announced and recognized so far this morning. It is now time for us to turn to our Ambassador Awards and the different sports that we have at Commodore Perry and the award winners for this year. We will honor both our award winners, and you also hear mention honor of seniors as well. So we just give this time to you, and we thank you for, again, joining us as we move and transition into our Ambassador Awards. Our first Ambassador Award will be for wrestling. So at this time, I will turn it over to Mr. Chernisky.
Good morning, everyone. Coach Varner couldn't make it this morning, so he sent me a pretty detailed list and description of the season that I'd like to read. But first, I'll acknowledge the members of the roster for this year. I know you guys had a lot of success in it, and you made your school proud. So we'll start out. Seniors, Noah Scott, first-year letterman, Dominic Leonard, second-year letterman, Ryder Neerman, fourth-year letterman, Evan Hamilton, fourth-year letterman, Makeda Davison, manager, fourth-year letterman, Joey Calvin, fourth-year letterman, and Michaela Bayek, third-year letterman. Juniors, Ashton Armagos, third-year letterman, Zane Grinnell, third-year letterman, Gage Musser, third-year letterman, and Johnny Rogers, third-year letterman. Sophomores were Clayton Smith, second-year letterman, Rory McTighe, second-year letterman, and then freshman Hunter Yeager, first-year letterman, Brooke Schreiber, manager, first-year letterman, Serena Peterson, manager, first-year letterman, and Hunter Geibel, first-year letterman. Coach Varner's message to the team was thanks to our two freshman managers, Brooke Schreiber and Serena Peterson. This year, we had a very strong tournament team. We placed 5th out of 22 teams at the Hickory tournament. We placed 1st at the Bow Wood tournament out of 18 teams and outdistanced Greenville by 31.5 points at that tournament. We finished 6th out of 30 teams at the IUP tournament. And then looking towards the postseason, we placed 3rd at sections out of 15 local teams with 8 District 10 qualifiers. We then placed 5th at districts out of 31 teams with 5 regional qualifiers. Gage Musser took first place at sections, districts, and regionals and finished 4th in the entire state of Pennsylvania. He won a total of 36 matches this year, with his 100th win coming at Hershey in the state tournament as only a junior. Hunter Geibel won 24 matches this year. Ashton Armagos won 20 matches this year. Zane Grinnell won 25 matches. Clayton Smith won 29 matches. And Hunter Yeager wrestled at 152 pounds for us this year as just a freshman and improved immensely. Evan Hamilton was able to battle through injuries and win 16 matches this year. Johnny Rogers also was bitten by the injury bug and missed most of the season, but we are excited to have him back healthy next year. Dominic Leonard returned and won 27 matches this year. 21 of those were by pin. Ryder Neerman won 22 matches this year and placed in every tournament we participated in. Joey Calvin was over 500 and had 9 wins on the season before he suffered a knee injury. Rory McTighe really improved this year and showed a lot of potential as a sophomore. And finally, thanks to Noah Scott for stepping up and wrestling as our heavyweight this year. Best of luck to all our seniors, Evan Hamilton, Ryder Neerman, Dom Leonard, Joey Calvin, Noah Scott, and most importantly, our Do Everything senior managers, Makeda Davison and Michaela Bayek. I don't know what we will do without them next year. Thank you. With that being read, I will announce the Ambassador Award winner for this year. It is Gage Musser.
Thank you, Mr. Chernisky. Congratulations to the wrestling team on your outstanding year, and congratulations to Gage as well. Now we'll turn to our boys and girls cross country team and Mr. David Snyder.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for attending the award ceremony today. I wanted to start by announcing all of the participants of the 2019 cross country team. And I'm going to start with the managers, then do 7th grade and ending with the seniors, and then finally the Ambassador Award winners. This year we had 4 managers: Audrey Owens, Hunter Davison, Ashley Riley, and Jonathan Bynack. For our 7th grade team, Braden Winter, Lily Wayliff, Brooklyn Schwartz, Taylor Rooks, Lucas Coker, Cole Geibel, Calvin Ferry, Abby Eber, and Kennedy Kropp. 8th grade, Joaquin Zendejas, Drake Yegley, Jack Thomas, Gavin Sullivan, Bella Snyder, Jocelyn Long, Cade Guthrie, Gage Gilmore, and Trenton Bell. 9th grade, Brooke Schreiber, Christian Sachs, Josh Jones, Colton Heater, Hunter Geibel, and Hayden Bates. 10th grade, Dwight Yegley, Clayton Smith, Kylie Peterson, Gage Edwards, and Carson Kropp. 11th grade, Lance Yegley, Gage Musser, and Donna Coker. And finally, our seniors, Noah Krantz, Hannah Jones, Wyatt Guthrie, Hannah Courtney, Jenna Berger, and Ashley Bell. Just a few things about the season. We had a very successful dual meet record. Both teams did very well and won several meets. We participated in multiple invitationals, and we hosted an invitational this year with 25 schools and approaching 900 runners from this half of the state, essentially. We look forward to expanding that in the future. And while we didn't have anyone proceed to the state competition this year, it really is just a testament to how hard everyone works and just the mental and physical fortitude that a lot of kids have and are able to display by running in different cross-country races. And this sounds like a cliche, but it's hard to describe that unless you've actually done it. Just what people are willing to suffer through and endure to help themselves and then help the team and their family, truly. That being said, I'll start with the Ambassador Awards. The male Ambassador Award winner has participated since 7th grade. He's ran thousands of miles with the team and always has been a support and a force for what is good about cross country, supporting his brothers and sisters on the team and just really giving everything he had. This year, in the middle of the season, he was hospitalized and had surgery. And ironically, without very little recovery time, he was able to get back on his feet, literally, and get back running. And it was my honor and privilege now to award the Ambassador Award to Noah Krantz. And our second Ambassador Award recipient this year did not participate in junior high, but that's fine. My first memory of this individual is when I had her in 9th grade history class. And I was talking to her about, you should run cross country. This is going to be a lot of fun. And I think her exact words were, "I don't do sport." And so but she was polite about it, and I kept bothering her about it every couple days, and eventually she agreed to participate. And then, since then, it's been no looking back, and she's always been a constant support and a positive, ray of sunshine to everyone else on the team. So it's my honor to award the Ambassador Award to Hannah Courtney. Congratulations, guys. So that's moving on from cross country. I'll go ahead to track and field. And obviously we had an aborted season, and I'm not going to take the time to introduce every single person that signed up, simply because there are so many, but also, and please don't think I'm diminishing what you've done or added to the team or the school, but I did want to take the chance to just truly honor the seniors that were a part of the team. But before I talk about that, I did want to say that, the very last day we had of practice, I forget the exact date in March, but we had scheduled a very difficult workout on the track. And it was probably raining or snowing or something like that because it was March. And, so we're out there running, and the kids knew. They found out at 3:00 that school was canceled, that, the next week, and, everyone was going home, but they still were there, working incredibly hard and pushing through. And that, again, is a testament to, like I spoke earlier, the testament to fortitude and physical sacrifice for what is good. Now, that being said, I wanted to add and honor all of the seniors that are part of the track and field team this season, and all of the things they have done throughout previous seasons, adding to the team, adding to the school, adding to the greater Commodore Perry family. So the Ambassador Award winners for track and field for the 2020 season are as follows: Alexa Wayliff, Braden Turley, Justin Osborne, Sadie Mink, Noah Krantz, Hannah Jones, Wyatt Guthrie, Hannah Courtney, and Jenna Berger. It's truly been an honor and a privilege to be even a small part of your life. So thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Snyder. Thank you to all the individuals who take part in those teams. Certainly the seniors, we appreciate what you have meant to the programs of both the boys and girls cross country as well as the boys and girls track, what you've done and meant to the program and how you've helped it grow. You have our gratitude and thanks for that. And certainly the underclassmen, we look forward to seeing what you will continue to do in your athletic endeavors. So thank you to those teams, those individuals, and Mr. Snyder again. At this time, we'll move to our Soccer Ambassador Award. So I'll turn it back over to Mr. Chernisky.
All right. Good morning again. I had the pleasure of coaching the soccer team this year and last year since we started a co-op with Lakeview. I'll begin by just acknowledging the 15 athletes and the managers who were on the roster this past season. Seniors were Hunter Artman, Austin Bayek, Michaela Bayek, Mackenzie Larimer, and Sarah May. Juniors were Star Bean, Braden Grand, Caitlin Hildreth from Lakeview, Leah McFadden from Lakeview. Sophomores were Maddie Eber, Shada Neerman, Caitlin Leda, Gabby Scrivens, and Cameron Wade. And our lonely freshman, thank you for playing this year, Perry. I know it was hard being the only freshman, but Perry Bean. We had 4 managers: Mackenzie Garland, Haley Roberts, Anna Diaz, and Jonathan Wilson. And just to say a little bit, I won't talk too long like I did at the banquet, but to give you guys an update on the season. It was year 2 of our CP Lakeview co-op. Watching the athletes from both schools kind of embrace the co-op in year 2 was truly remarkable. The unity is visible. Our athletes kind of work together to create a new logo for the program, and it consists of a panther lurking behind an anchor. But this season, we basically were starting over with very little varsity experience, and game planning often had me flummoxed. Every team we play is a juggernaut. It's like playing Kennedy in basketball or Reynolds in wrestling or Farrell in football. The teams that we play against have been playing soccer since kindergarten, 1st, 2nd grade, and we have high school kids that are coming out for the first time. But they worked hard. They continued to build and move the program in the right direction. I really feel like this year was eye-opening to a lot of our new athletes and new people to the program, because it was cool to see them embraced by the other team members and to be part of a team. Just little tidbits from the season that stand out to me, which I know will get the athletes chuckling. Hunter Artman, when he first decided to come out and join the team, he did not have cleats, and he had to approach the ref and ask if he was allowed to play in sneakers. Lucky for us, they let him play in sneakers. And about halfway through the game, he blew his foot through his shoe like Zion Williamson did, and just taped it up and continued playing. We had lots of tears throughout the year, some meltdowns, some happy moments as well. I know when Hunter scored his goal against West Middlesex on an assist from Braden Grand, listening to Braden yell in joy was quite an enjoyment for all of us. Maddie Eber's perseverance and her reaction every time a boy or somebody knocked her over, you knew she was going to get them back. Shada being Shada. The team always trying to get Braden to stop talking, and he would always listen for about a little bit. Sarah May and her amazing goalie skills, I don't know what we would have done without her. Constantly getting a barrage of shots and never really getting down and just staying upbeat and staying positive and keeping the defense working. Perry, thank you for playing again and dealing with your sister. Star, thank you for dealing with Perry. Austin and Michaela, thank you for kind of being leaders as far as the females were concerned on the team and participating. And then Mackenzie and Hunter, thank you both for coming out after the start of the season. I know it was out of your comfort zones, but the team needed you and you guys stepped up. So with all of that being said, I'll announce this year's Ambassador Award winner. It is Sarah May.
Congratulations, Sarah. Congratulations to our soccer team on a fine year. We appreciate, again, the work that you do and the way that you represent the school. Now we'll move to our Ambassador Award for Volleyball. So I'll turn it to Dr. Payne.
Okay, Coach Fatman was unable to attend today, so she did send me some information that she wanted me to share regarding the varsity volleyball season. So first I'll start going over the kids, the students who were athletes on the team, and then after I give the Ambassador Award winner for the varsity team, I will just go ahead and talk a little bit about our junior high team as well. This year, we had Isabella McCann, senior. The seniors are Isabella McCann, third-year letter winner, Brooke Schrock, fourth-year letter winner, Sydney Stringert, fourth-year letter winner. And then we had juniors, Tabitha Clevenger, second-year letter winner, Kirsten Coulter, second-year letter winner, Tina Fisher, first-year letter winner, Grace Jones, third-year letter winner, and Delaney Snyder, third-year letter winner. Our JV team consisted of sophomores Ashley Bowser, Tori Devine, Lydia Hiddle, Riley Payne, and Haley Schuster, and also our lone freshman, Serena Peterson. Coach Fatman said that this was the hardest working team that she had ever had the privilege of coaching. The girls came into the gym last June with a decided heart. They said that they would be making history this season, and they did just that. This year, they were able to put a volleyball banner on the wall for the first time in school history. The girls are the Region 1 reigning champions, and they finished their volleyball season with an 8-0 Region 1 record and a 14-2 overall record. Congratulations, ladies. This year's Ambassador Award winner is Brooke Schrock. For our junior high volleyball season, we have 8th graders Anna Diaz, Kaylee Devine, Maria Fisher, Ava Jenkins, Lacey Marsteller, Marley Meyer, and Skylie McCloskey, and Caitlin Roderick. And then 7th graders, Kennedy Kropp, Hannah Hayes, Alyssa McCarl, Lizzie Pop, and Lily Wayliff. The junior high volleyball season is a short season to begin with practices starting in mid-February and games being held in the whole month of March. The 6-week season was cut even shorter and was forced to end after only 2 weeks of games. With 2 weeks of games left, the girls were just starting to find their rhythm and learning how to work together as a team. We look forward to seeing how much they will continue to grow next year. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to discuss is cheerleading. I had the privilege this year of being the junior high and varsity cheerleading coach. So I'm going to talk about varsity first. And then actually we kind of did it as a joint team. So I'm just going to give a synopsis of the whole thing, all of the girls together. But starting with my seniors, I have four-year letter winner, Jocelyn Eber, 4-year letter winner, Sadie Mink, first-year letter winner, Sydney Stringert, juniors, Star Bean, 3rd-year letter winner, and Alexa Kantner, 3rd-year letter winner. And the sophomores, Peyton Kreiser, 2nd-year letter winner, Maddie Eber, 1st-year letter winner, and Kylie Peterson, 2nd-year letter winner. For the 8th grade, we have Anna Diaz, Jocelyn Long, Candace Malone, Caitlin Roderick, And then 7th grade, we have Kennedy Kropp, Abby Eber, Ava Hitchens, Alyssa McCarl, Lizzie Pop, Brooklyn Schwartz, and Lily Wayliff. This was my first year working with all these ladies, and juggling the junior high and varsity teams was interesting to say the least. I can't be any prouder of our varsity girls and how they stepped up to the plate to become mentors for the junior high cheerleaders. The compliments that they received from the community after performing together as a group only helped justify the decision to try and work with both squads simultaneously. While the decision to become the cheerleading advisor was last minute, I wouldn't have changed it for anything. I look forward to seeing how these girls will grow and hope that they will stick with it to become a larger squad in the distant future. This year's Ambassador Award winner for cheerleading is Sadie Meek.
Thank you, Dr. Payne. Congratulations to our volleyball team on a great year. Congratulations to Brooke on the Ambassador Award. Also, congratulations to the cheerleaders. Absolutely a fine year and great work in representing our school and all that you did. And congratulations to Sadie on the Ambassador Award for that. At this time, we'll move to our boys basketball Ambassador Award. So we will go back to Mr. Chernisky.
All right. Good morning for a third time. I will present the boys basketball awards for Coach Gurnell. First, I'll read a list of the boys who participated this year, starting with the freshmen. Colton Heater, first-year letterman. Joshua Jones, first-year letterman. Brendan Malone, first-year letterman. And Christian Sachs, first-year letterman. Sophomores, Carson Kropp, first-year letterman. Riley Payne, manager, second-year letterman. Haley Roberts, sophomore, manager, first-year letterman. Gavin Turley, first-year letterman. Cameron Wade, first-year letterman. And Dwight Yegley, first-year letterman. The juniors were Jacob Castona, first-year letterman. Jordan Castona, first-year letterman. Zach Chesmer, first-year letterman. And our two seniors, Hunter Artman, second-year letterman, and Hunter Garland, first-year letterman. Just a little recap of what I took away from the season from the sidelines and watching many of the games. This year's boys basketball team finished the season with a final record of 3-21. And while many of you may look at the record and think that it was a down season for the boys, you couldn't be more wrong. The group had very little varsity experience heading into the season, and they took their lumps early on against some really high caliber programs. But they learned from those experiences and continued to improve. The defensive end and rebounding is where they made their most progress, oftentimes holding their opponents under 50 points per game in the second half of the year. Basketball seasons are long, and they are a grind, and our boys continued to show up each day, work hard, bond together, and make our community proud. As I'm sure everyone knows, that hard work paid off in the most important game of the season, the District 10 Championship versus Jamestown. The game had me, personally, pacing back and forth on the baseline the entire second half. It was a complete team effort. Everyone understood their role. The bench was involved in cheering each play. Guys came off the bench to give short breaks and much needed minutes when we got into some foul trouble. Zach, Jordan, Jacob, and Carson were asked to battle much taller players in the post and for rebounds the entire game. Hunter, he finally woke up and realized that he was the best player on the court when they and the team together pulled off the upset. I'll never forget their faces when the final horn went off, the pure joy that they showed, the ability to persevere through all the adversity. It truly is what makes sports so great. That was the first district championship in the program since the 1950s, I've been told. They then got to go on and experience a PIA playoff game versus Bishop Canevin and play on the Slippery Rock University's court. I have no doubt that this season will stay with these boys many years after they graduate. I want them to know how proud we are as a school and as a community. So thank you to everyone on the team. With that being said, this year's Ambassador Award winner is Jacob Castona.
Thank you, Mr. Chernisky. Congratulations to Jacob. Congratulations to the boys basketball team on a great year. We'll move now to our girls basketball Ambassador Award. And once again, Dr. Payne.
I'm going to start this time with the junior high girls basketball team because I had the privilege of actually coaching these ladies. They were small. They were a very small team. We had 6 girls, and only one of them actually ran cross country too. We shared, so we did have limited numbers this season, and that made for a little bit difficult but strategic planning out on the court. So Melissa Streets, our lone 9th grader. Kaylee Devine, 8th grade, Ava Hitchens, 8th grade, Skylie McCloskey, 8th grade, Marley Meyer, 8th grade, and Lily Wayliff, our lone 7th grader. The girls' junior high basketball season started without even enough players to even have a team. But after some persuading from the players, the team had 6 players who were committed to developing as a team. They worked extremely hard at daily practices and got better and better as the season progressed. I couldn't be any prouder of these ladies and their hard work and their dedication that they left out on the court each day and everything that they accomplished during that junior high basketball season. So thank you, ladies. Coach Hildebrand also could not be here today to present his awards. So I will go over the junior JV and varsity basketball for girls basketball as well. For 3rd year letter winner senior Riley Harnett, 3rd year letter winner Caitlin Hildebrand for senior. Sarah May was a manager. She was a 1st year letter winner. Brooke Schrock, 4th year letter winner, and Alexa Wayliff, 2nd year letter winner. 11th graders, we had Tabitha Clevenger, 2nd year letter winner. Mackenzie Haas, 3rd year letter winner. Grace Jones, 2nd year letter winner. Ashley Kimball, 3rd year letter winner. And then we had Ashley Riley, Haley Boozer, Shada Neerman, and then Riley Payne was also a manager or the statistician. The girls basketball team had a great season. They started their season by setting a goal to complete the season successfully with a 500 season at 11 wins and 11 losses. And this goal was met. This showed the hard work and dedication that this group of girls put into the entire season. Prior to Christmas vacation, the varsity team record was 2 wins and 5 losses. However, following Christmas vacation, the varsity team records improved to 9 wins and 6 losses. The entire team had to adjust and accept different individual roles to do what was best for the team. Overall, becoming a 3rd seed and earning home court advantage in the PIAA District 10 playoffs was an accomplishment of the season. The effort that this team gave to overcome adversity was incredible. Hopefully, this is a sign for successful upcoming seasons. The Ambassador Award is an award that's given to a player that dedicates their time, energy, and heart on and off the court. It's an award that not only represents the game of basketball, but ultimately represents the game of life. The team all voted for this award, and they chose this student athlete that they would be proud to be a representative of Commodore Perry School District and their community. I'm honored and very proud to present this Ambassador Award to Caitlin Hildebrand. Caitlin is involved with many other activities such as Foreign Language Club, Student Council, and National Honor Society. These activities represent whom Caitlin truly is. She is well-deserved to be voted the Ambassador Award winner for the 1920 basketball season. Good luck, Caitlin. The team wishes you well as you move on to the next chapter of your life. Thank you. Okay. And last but not least, I get to present the softball awards. Okay, so starting with seniors, we have Madison Arnett, 4-year letter winner, Mackenzie Larmer, 4-year letter winner, Sarah May, 4-year letter winner, and Brooke Schrock, 4-year letter winner. Then we go to Delaney Snyders, is the only junior. She's a 3-year letter winner. Sophomores are Faith Cox, 2nd-year letter winner, Shada Neerman, 2nd-year letter winner, Mercedes Parks, 1st-year letter winner, and Haley Schuster, 1st-year letter winner. And then our lone freshman is Serena Peterson, is a 1st-year letter winner. Marley Meyer was also a manager. While the season was over before it really got underway, the amount of time and effort that these ladies put in during the off season and how much they developed as individuals and a team as a whole proved how successful their season was going to be. As the defending District 10 champions, they were looking forward to defending their title. We look forward to watching them take the field next year, but we will feel the loss of the 4 amazing seniors who were an integral part of this team. The Ambassador Award winners for this year are all of the seniors for the class of 2020. Madison Arnett, Mackenzie Larmer, Sarah May, and Brooke Schrock. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you, Dr. Payne. Congratulations to Caitlin Hildebrand as well as the girls basketball program on your good season. Greatly appreciated all the efforts that you put in and day out. Also for Madison Arnett, Mackenzie Larimer, Sarah May, and Brooke Schrock, congratulations on all that you've done. You've done an amazing job in building a program and allowing success to be seen within softball. And we look forward not only to what you've done, honor what you've done with us, but we certainly look forward to seeing what you will do in the future. So again, congratulations to softball as well. And before I move on to our final two announcements, I just want to say a thank you to not only just our coaches and not only just our advisors and the teachers that work with these, because we could not have any of these without you. So we greatly appreciate the efforts that you give, the time that you put in. We also want to thank and show our appreciation to our families as well. You get the athletes or the academics to where they need to be, where the artists need to be, the musicians need to be, and we just thank you for that and the time that you put in as well. So with that, I come to kind of the close of our assembly this morning, and that will be our yearbook dedication. So at this time, I will turn it over to Sadie Mink.
Thank you, Mr. Lederber, and thank you for allowing me to be here today. So every year, the senior class chooses a special someone to dedicate the yearbook to. This person is someone who has made a positive impact on the students. While the class of 2020 considered all factors, we wish to dedicate our yearbook to a teacher who is not only hardworking and helpful to their students, but also passionate and selfless. This teacher was born on November 4th of 1979. She grew up in the school district and graduated from Commodore Perry in 1998 as the class salutatorian. She then attended Clarion University, while not only exceeding in her classes, but also became an involved member of the American Chemical Society Club. She student taught at Rocky Grove and North Clarion High School. She made lots of friends and continues to stay in touch. She graduated in 2002 and continued her education to get a master's degree at Slippery Rock University. She then received her first job title from Elk County Catholic School in St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. She courageously packed up and moved without knowing anyone in town. We are thankful for her taking that leap of faith because only a year later, a job opened up at Commodore Perry, which she then took. She has faithfully been working at Commodore Perry and serving the students and the staff every day since 2003. In July of that same year, she married the love of her life and began her beautiful family with 3 kids. Her children keep her busy with their school activities and sports. On any given day, you can find her in the gym watching basketball, on the field with soccer, or in the stands at a baseball game. She also encourages her kids to be involved in 4-H, the music department, and even theater. She loves to watch her kids learn and grow, just as her students. She attends CP activities to support us because she loves to encourage our success in and out of the classroom. We all know how wonderful of a teacher she is, so we can only imagine how terrific of a mother she has to be. Outside of the classroom, this teacher has taken up several responsibilities, such as being a class advisor, a coach, and loves to participate in activities such as the CP Olympics and the CP Follies. But on top of all of that, she teaches at Pitt University so that her students here can have even bigger opportunities to gain college credits before graduation. In her free time that she only occasionally gets, she loves to read, scrapbook, listen to 90s alternative rock, and watch home improvement shows on TV. This teacher may get overlooked by others, but certainly not by the class of 2020. She started off as our teacher and turned into our friend. We're so grateful to have been a part of her class, not only because she is incredibly smart, but because she never judges when we need to cry. She can always catch a good joke, and she will always have our back. We're not sure what life will be like after we leave this place, but we're confident that we have had an amazing role model to look to if we ever need help. We wish that we could be with you today, but even so, the class of 2020 is proud to dedicate this year's yearbook to Mrs. Nikki Williams. Thank you for all of the time and effort that you put into making us become the men and women that we are today. You deserve this and so much more, and we love you and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadie, and congratulations to Mrs. Williams on an honor well deserved. So congratulations again to Mrs. Williams, and thank you to Sadie for joining us today. Thank you to all our presenters in joining us today. Much appreciated to make this possible. Two other things to note to our viewing audience. One is that the seniors are going to have a time where they will view their senior slideshow. In years past, this might be a time where it would be shared with our school. They're going to watch that together, and then from there we will have that posted, and information about that and where you can find that to view that will be forthcoming. So we appreciate your patience on that as the seniors take a moment to view it together. Also, today's events, today's ceremony, this will also and can be found on our YouTube Panther Broadcasting page. So you can find that by going to the district site and going to Panther Broadcasting. So if there's a moment that you missed or something that you would like to see again, you will be able to find it there in the days to come. So again, I just want to take this final moment to congratulate our students, our athletes, our student athletes on all the incredible accomplishments that they achieved this year. Congratulations to you from all at CP, and thank you for joining us today. Have a good rest of your afternoon and evening. Thank you.